Hey, it's me, Magic Mike. I'm your wholesale coach, and I'm going to show you how to wholesale deals automatically. So, I used to work at this store. We'll call it S-Mart, Save Mart, whatever you want, right? Where they wear blue. And there was this 81-year-old guy putting Clorox on the shelf, and they would always put me with him for some reason. I'd be working, and I remember thinking, like, is this his life goal, to be working at Walmart? You know, was this on his bucket list to be putting Clorox at 81 years old? Like, I didn't want to be there. I would want to be at home, probably swimming, spending time with my family, you know. And he didn't have a goal, a plan, anything. So Walmart had a plan, and their plan was him, not his plan. It was theirs, you know, working, putting Clorox up, making sure the shelves were full, making them money. And so he was 81 years old, putting heavy stuff on the shelf. Not where I wanted to be. Yeah, I got a quote here on my Facebook, on mine, on my background. Let me look at this. Alright. Set a goal so big that you can't achieve it until you grow into the person who can. So this goal changes you who you are into the person who can achieve that goal. So you're not going to be like this 81-year-old guy. You're going to be, you know, Jay-Z or Leonardo DiCaprio, or, you know, these people they put in memes. You know, that should be your goal, is to be that person. So set a goal so big that you can't achieve it until you grow into the person who can. So it's obvious you got to grow into this person, because where you're at now is not where you want to be. So you got to grow into the person you want to be. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So you got to plan. Because if you don't plan, just like that 81-year-old guy at S-Mart, he planned to fail. So one of the things you got to have is a calendar, a wholesaler's calendar, an investor's calendar. And there's three things you got to have on this calendar. One of them is driving for deals. One day out of the week, mine is Monday, I go driving for deals. That's all I do that day. You know, I get home before rush hour, but that whole day I dedicated to driving around, knowing the lay of the land. I'm looking at what houses are being bought, what's being sold, what's getting listed, what houses look dumpy. Obviously I'm looking for deals, right? That's the main focus. But another thing I'm seeing is when a house is being built, when a new neighborhood is being built, they're building a gas station, widening the road. You know, I know what areas are looking better, what's on the incline, what's on the decline. So anything in my area is moving, I'm going to know about it. You know, anything real estate. So, and then of course I'm also looking for deals, so I'm getting addresses. Another thing I want to do is follow up. I got to follow up with those sellers that I just saw their deal. I got their address. I found out where they live. I'm mailing them. Now I got to follow up with them. Why didn't they call me back? Why aren't they selling me their house? Any seller who has not sold me their house, I'm going to follow up with, whether they called in or whether they haven't called in at all. So I'm going to send them a letter, a postcard, a handwritten Hallmark card, whatever I can to get their attention. If it's a really, really good deal, if I got a buyer for it, I might send them one every week. So another kind of follow-up I have is I have these house hunters. Some people call them bird dogs, but I don't understand that. You know, what's a bird dog, right? But I can tell any bloke off the street, I can say, hey, you want to be a house hunter? They instantly know what I'm talking about. They're going to hunt for houses on their time, not on mine, automatically, right? It's not always like a system or a program, it's other people. That can also be automatically working for you. So I got these two people in my phone, and it reminds me automatically every Monday to send them an inspirational quote. You know, something with Leonardo DiCaprio or one of these other people like Jay-Z, and some little inspirational quote, maybe a lion, you know, something to get the blood pumping. And they're probably thinking like, this guy sends us a pic, a meme, a quote every week about self-improvement, reaching your goals, getting a better life, entrepreneurship. One day they're either going to call in, they're going to follow up with me, which is the point. They're either going to tell me to stop, or they're going to find me some deals, right? And I'm also sending them, you know, pictures of dumpy houses. Like, this is what I'm looking for. Boarded up windows, grass growing up, no garbage can at the street. You know, ones that look like nobody's there, like nobody wants it, except for me. Another thing is a mastermind. I'm in a mastermind. I'm with like-minded investors like me, and we help improve each other. If I've got a problem, a seller, a deal that's about to go south, I bring it up. We talk about it, we discuss it. You know, I help them with their, oh, you can't get funding? Well, what can we do to help you? You know, you hold each other accountable, and you also work with each other to get your deals done. So we've also got a mastermind. You can join ours, and we're going to hold you accountable. You know, it's easy to be held accountable when you've got a manager standing over you. But as an entrepreneur, this is how you do it, with a mastermind. You know, I struggled for the longest time about keeping up with everything. You know, making sure I'm following up, making sure I'm sending to sellers. It wasn't until I got an accountability partner to work with each other to help hold each other accountable. Because I didn't have that boss coming over my shoulder. You know, as soon as the boss comes by, you're like, oh, let me get back to work. Oh, what am I working on, right? So it's a bit of a transition. But we're going to be there for you. And we're going to be there to coach you. Hold your hand through the whole process. That's what I'm here. I'm your wholesale coach. And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. So, a plan and a goal. And I have a goal. My goal is to have 5 students. And I should probably make it like 10. You know, 5 isn't a big, let's say 10. I am going to have 10 students by the end of next month get their first deal. So you are going to get your first deal, and 9 other people by the end of next month. It's going to be 100% your deal. I don't have my hands in your pot. It's going to be your deal, your money, and I'm going to help you do it. I'm going to help you find the houses yourself. I'm going to help you find the buyers yourself, and I'm going to show you how to do the deal automatically. So I want you to go to 100percentfinance.com to the coaching tab and sign up. We can see where you're at and apply for the coaching. Because if you don't apply now, if you don't apply tonight, if you don't put something in your phone, hey, when I get off work, you know, apply for the coaching program, and you set a little reminder in there. You set an alert 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before, like 6:45, because you know you'll be home at probably 6:30. Remind yourself, make sure you do it, because if you don't do it tonight, you're not going to do it tomorrow night or the night after that. And before you know it, you're going to be 81 years old, and you're going to be working at Walmart, putting Clorox on the shelf. And you're going to be what's that song? How did I get here? Many days go by. Like, right? I'm not a singer, but that's what's going to be playing in your mind. You're going to be like, man, Magic Mike was right. You're going to be 81 years old because you planned to fail. So sign up for the coaching, and we're going to help you how to achieve your dreams. What do you think?